And we're live. Cinco de Star Wars. Because it's Cinco de Mayo. Get it? Get it? I'm hilarious. Let's connect our other chitty chats. Chitty chat, chitty chat. All right, so today we're getting back on that Star Wars grind. We're gonna be working on. I think I have it. I gotta check. I gotta see if I have the build even. I should have the build. I hope I have the build. Boom. Boom. Here he is. Type in here, welcome. Thumbs up in chat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's see something here. Double check. Alright, I was a good boy. I did that. That's what I wanted. We're gonna build this. I believe we're gonna build this. I think that's the one we're gonna build. I might build this. This is pretty cool too. There's that one. Oh, it's this guy. This one's freaking cool though. Look how far in it is though. Hey dude, what's going on, man? Happy Monday. This would be the one that'd be kind of cool to do. Ah, yeah, that's alright. You're gonna probably do a bunch anyway. We're gonna put this one. I'm building this one. French ad. Ooh. Ooh la la. All right. I think let's get going. Let's do some building. Excited to get this going. And we're gonna go with Mr. Stormy Troops. Mr. Stormy Troops, that's who we're doing. What's all this nonsense? Okay, boom, boom, boom. Oh, my other thing's not working here. Damn it. Simple default. There's my ugly mug. Man. All right. 1 o'clock. Building a little present. Oh, shit. Johnny, thank you for the follow. Yeah. We're going to be building. What's good? Well, I'm going to finally delve into more of the Star Wars, Lego Star Wars stuff. I'm here in my expert world. I've been fixing up my Star Wars village. Only hint is you were too lazy to do it. I'm lazy about a lot of things. That's still gonna be tough. Come on, Mr. Meowses, I want to talk. Look at this, they're hooking me up with everything. Beautiful. What else? Boba, what are you doing, man? Yo, you got your face in the ground? What is wrong with you? Where's the other one? I think it's Professor. You here? And I got like more stuff. It's like that's the one crazy thing is like the more you build. I think if I say anything else, I'll spoil the entire thing. Okay, then don't. That's okay. That's okay. Man, it's like they have like more stuff now. Like I made this laboratory. I feel like pretty up to date, but now it's like there's new Star Wars stuff. Got all these new lights or coming around. They're showing me, where are they? Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, I'm trying to collect some stuff. I think we got everything good. Where is everybody else? In here? What the hell? It's so crazy they just disappear. Alright, Peel, you're chilling. I think that's it. Let's just go. Actually, before I say let's just go, let's just see what the build is. Is this a whole new set of Star Wars stuff? Is it going to be? A whole new section? Are they going to stick it in? There it is. First Order. What do I need for this? Oh, it's nice and big. Look at this. That's a nice big one. The First Order. And what do we need with this? Oh, more info. Granite, glass. Oh, isn't that hilarious? Just some Durasteel. No plastoid. G-Money, hello. What's good, man? Sorry. And Marcus, yo, what's good? Hello, hello. I love it. They give me all the stuff I collected, and I don't have that much stuff. Granite, huh? Okay, well, you started the expert. Awesome, man. Remember, take it easy. Take it easy. Pace yourself. Use bows. Dodge a lot. Dodging helps a shit ton. But yeah, and don't do anything risky unless you have a, return totem. And stay the hell away from Totems of Immortal. That shit's bad. I'm gonna play with one of my newly unlocked First Order builds. So I'm gonna place it in my Star Wars place. I'm gonna find a spot for it. I'm gonna see. It's gonna be a mixture of Mos Eisley meets First Order. I feel like as long as I keep it kind of word up. Question is where, right? Where? You can see the square sort of. Let's see. Let's land on top of here to get a nice look. Where's that square gonna be? Love that it won't let me put it down. Oh, there you go. It is massive, bro. Where are you going, bro? I'm gonna put it. Maybe we can put it back here. I don't know. It's gonna have room. This shit's huge. Hey, Tom. I wanted to play on my new Star Wars thing. I don't know where to stick it. I feel like it'd be kind of cool if it was back here, but it's not even. Like, my idea was to kind of stick it on the outside so I could have like a big here. Like, it would have to be here, like this, and like. Unless I say screw it and like really just drop it out here. Oh, it's so cool. I want it like It's too big. My base is too big. I am a banana. We could do something like this. I don't. I don't have enough space. I know what I could do. If I really wanted to probably stick it here. It won't even really fit anyway, though. Let me see. Like here. That would almost do it. Take out that whole front. Either there. Like here. Whoa, 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 right? Oh, it's so annoying. I wanna build to my, maybe I should just say, screw it and who cares? I'll just do it outside the village parameters. Like, I don't need to have it in. You know? My thing is this, though. If I do it here. I do it here. Say I don't give a fuck. I don't think it's gonna be good here. Resources anyway. If I were you, I'd low-key make a whole new village with those things in it. Yeah, but I'm lazy and I don't really want to build a whole Star Wars village. Oh, you know what I can do? I think I have an idea. Hello, what's good, man? Oh, yeah. Oh snap! Kaboom with the party at 30. Welcome in, everyone. Word up to Kaboom, man. Everyone follow him. Yo, Kaboom, how was your stream? Shout out. Did I get it right? Oh. Well, welcome on in, everyone. Oh, I didn't. Yeah. I wish I was. And boom, boom. There we go. I think that is. Boom. Okay, wait. No, that didn't work. God damn it. How's it? Anyway, hope you all doing well for today. Happy Monday. That should be it right there, right? There you go. Anyone give Kaboom a nice follow. Good, man. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing alright myself. I'm deciding to play with a little of the Star Wars pieces. I'm trying to I want to fit this guy into my newly furnished Star Wars build. Well, it's not really, you know, I changed all the parts to Mos Eisley, and I kind of furnished everything. Yo, Legion, what's good, man? Word up. We got a nice little party going on now. So I'm actually, hold on now. So I'm like totally. Oh, okay. Kaboom rate. Yeah. You guys are rating on the YouTube side too. I feel like I'm getting like Marshy, Squishy, and Kitty. This is awesome. There was like a double raid. Oh snap! Miss Dimples, hello. Oh man, what an amazing day to start my week. A double raid by Kaboom. Was that what? Was that Legion that did that? Did Legion raid me in? Oh, okay, yeah. I still don't know how to raid people on YouTube, so that's awesome. Okay, well, for everyone that just tuned in, I'm still, building up my battle pass. And I got this beautiful building that's super big. And I want to fit it here. But I don't think that's going to happen. I might just have to build a wall around this and all that kind of stuff. I'm thinking, because I've been wanting to do this anyway, that I might use that piece and revamp my storm village. If you guys are new to this world, this is my expert world. I'm kind of keeping it low-key, kind of chill. David King, what's good? Oh, Tom, did I watch Star Wars yesterday? I did not. I'm kind of all over the place with Star Wars because we were supposed to watch Last of Us yesterday, but we forgot it was on for some reason. So we were actually playing catch up to Andor. So I watched some Andor to be in the Star Wars mood. But yeah, I'm like, this is like the first time I really feel like, I guess it's with the whole Fortnite thing and all of it. I'm really embracing it. Like it's like this, like a Star Wars holiday right now. It's kind of like, I feel like it's like a 3-day thing almost, or a little bit longer because it's like the weekend. Because you have May the 4th, right? And then you have Cinco de Mayo, or as I calling it, Cinco de Star Wars. And then, of course, Revenge of the 6th. So it's just like a nice little Star Wars holiday. Getting in the spirit. I would love to get Disney Plus, but when I asked, my dad just laughed at me. Oh, Disney Plus is certainly expensive. I can't disagree with that. Okay, so this is my storm village. And while I did tweak it a bit, I can't say I'm not that happy with it. I want to see if we can, like, really, really do it up. Yeah, Netflix isn't... Well, that's the thing was, like, the one that I actually own is Disney. Every other one are, like, shared or borrowed from people that me and my wife know. She mainly brought in a bunch from her friends and family, but I outright bought Disney. I bought the Disney one because that's me. I'm cartoons all the way. Cartoons, CG, animation, and even Nat Geo. That's like, I could go to sleep to Nat Geo. That's actually a great way to go to sleep. Put on like Blue Planet or something. I don't know if that might be BBC. I don't know, but either way, going to sleep with like birds and stuff with a narrator, and so the birds fly over, and it's just like, yeah, I can go to sleep to that. But yo, I gotta figure out what we're gonna do. I think we gotta revamp this whole storm village and really make it proper. Recently got accepted for a job, so I just might buy it myself. Hell yeah, man! Congrats on the job, Tour of my storm village. Well, this is like kind of my weakest things because it needs to be kind of fixed up. I kind of did the whole thing where I replaced a lot of the pieces. What? Too lazy to do what? Do the storm? No, I did some of it, but I think I gotta make it better. Like, I don't know. I think it just... Because, like, yeah, so I changed all the walls so they're not shacks anymore, right? So we have, like, concrete. I built this little extra, like, tunnel over here. I did mine all white. That's cool. So I did a little tunnel and it kind of created this, right? And this is the May. No, but see, I always thought so. It was May the 4th, and then it was Cinco de Mayo, and the whole idea was that you get drunk on Cinco de Mayo, and then your hangover is part of Revenge of the 6th. So that's kind of how I do it. Fetty, you want to see a quick shot of this world? All right, so this is my... I'll be honest, this is my I think my lamest. But this is my expert world, and for what it's worth, I kind of keep things... in the beginning, it was expert world, so I just tried to, like, build a lot of prefabs, because my idea was, like, I just wanted to level up the village, get it up, and get, like, get to the level 10, get the trophies. Plus, I didn't want to invest too much time thinking about what I was building because if I died, I'd lose the world. So a lot of these are like prefabs, but I've started to like really embrace prefabs. I turned it all down and did Raven. That's actually a cool idea. Actually, Raven's Castle was like right next to, like they're like right next to each other. It's pretty convenient. But for the most part, I like to build either on top of things or in safety things. How is my map so big? I don't know. I don't know. But so my first grasslands village in my expert mode, I put on an island. Yes. And so, one of the cool things about keeping it kind of small in expert mode and not going so big is that when I build so big, I can't furnish everything properly. You have all these empty rooms. So this is kind of like, I've been trying to make every single expert village, like, useful, storage, self-sufficient. I'll start with my little home up here. It's kind of where I hang out. I kind of built the ceiling. This had a ceiling, but for some reason they didn't have stairs. So I built the room up here, kind of give it an extra level. Tried to make it cozy. Rugs always seem to help. Made myself a bathroom. Minifigs gotta go pee-pee too, right? So we got that going on. Then usually I use a Peely skin, and so I have Peely, Adventure Peely's cousin, OG Peely. This is his spot, TV and everything. Oh, let me when I build, I like to take this off, get more of like the natural lighting with everything. So this is where he's at, little bedroom and TV. And then Ron's, how do you get the Storm King? You get the Storm King by you have to level up your Storm Village. So you find your Storm Village, you go there, you can start to complete the tasks, and that little by little will unlock like Raven's house, the other castles, and then eventually the Storm King. And so so this is the workshop down here. This used to be, with stilts. The Storm Village, you'll find you gotta talk to, I forget which NPC it is, but there's an NPC, but I think once you talk to them, they'll kind of put you on, it's that symbol, that like pyramid thing. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I think you kind of gotta search for it, I think. Thank you, Heyo. It says turtle. Hold on a second. What is this? Oh yeah. Okay. So this is like I've kind of modified a lot of my coolest village. Okay, so if I'm gonna show my coolest village, I mean I might have to go back to my other world. Although I don't know. I feel like these are pretty fun. What's going on, Fuzzy? These are more about like furnishing the prefabs, I guess, and making them work for me. Kind of keeping it simple. I guess if I really wanted to show off some of the stuff, I can go to my other world real quick. Want to see stuff on a question? Have any of your flying vehicles glitched out? No, none of my flying vehicles really glitch out. Ron, thank you for coming by. Be sure to like and subscribe if you can. If you want more Lego stuff. Here, I'll go here real quick. We can show you some of the bigger builds. And Margie also was replying to. So some of these are my cool. I still think these are more of my coolest villages, or like the bigger ones. But overall, I'm starting to kind of switch to my expert world just because I like everything being more concise. I feel like I've built a lot of villages and a lot of different things all over this map. So it's definitely a lot more stuff going on. But this is also like where I showcased a bunch of my early villages. And I remember Lego Fortnite tweeted like a huge collection of a bunch of creators, and like a couple of these villages were in there. So that was kind of cool. And someone was like, "Hey, we're gonna use some of." Well, they used my Reddit name at the time, so it didn't say Remy Lexington, but yeah. See, a lot of my flying vehicles that I have is they're just blueprints from like that I modify. So it's like even if I lose it, it's not like they go that crazy. But here, this is like probably my I've shown this one a lot, so I apologize if you've seen it before. But this is probably my favorite in my survival world. It really ups the coziness. This is kind of like the upstairs with the bedroom and everything. Ooh. Let's see though. But you come over here. I like to build on top of mountains and stuff, so I still think this is kind of cool the way it came out. Right, with the whole stairs leading up the mountain all the way around. You know, you kind of come up here, coming on in, and you go up the mountain here. And, you know, up into the basement of the castle. This is where we have most of our works. As you can see, this is still an older build because I never replaced the chests. I haven't been back in this in a while. I've shown these off a few times, so like I will apologize in before. I've created, I think, another one that's really impressive. I'll show you once I get to the top of this. Is my actual floating, you know, and this was like, but that's the thing too. When I made this, there was like a lot less decorative pieces. I actually came back a couple times to like add other newer pieces. You know. Oh, look at this! Yo, Eddie's up. Yo, Yeti's up here. How you doing, bud? Thanks for the milk. And yeah, this is like I call this like the gentleman's area. Yeah. And so the other cool thing is that like this is so high up, I didn't even realize, but like this is as high as you can go of like the game. My head hits the ceiling here. Look, I couldn't even go up higher. That's a beam. Thank you. Hell yeah, appreciate that. So that's all the way up there. My other build I go to, I'll stop at all of them real quick, is now this is a really cool thing. I found there's only 2 of these on the map. It's kind of interesting. So like, you look here, you see kind of this like landmass, the way it's shaped with this road around it. Right? You see this? And then I found all the way over here, I marked this. It's the same thing. And right here by that pink flag, it's the same thing that happened. It's one of those island buttes that go up. I don't know if you're familiar with those, but it's glitched out of the ground. So I built a building attached. It's funny, I'm watching my clip, that hand motion. Yeah, so it's floating out of the ground. I made a building floating. This was before the floating aisles. This was another one that people wanted to see out of my stuff. Matsy Han, thank you for the follow. JSC, thank you for the follow. George, thank you for the follow. For showing me some love. Thank you. You have to have the patience of God to build that. Yeah, well, that's the thing is, like, I have a lot of fun building big and out things, but then I don't feel as satisfied if the insides don't feel cozy and nice as well. So, for instance, there's this one, and again, you'll see. But so check this out. You'll see it start building up on here. Let's see if we can get crew on the 19th word. Do you have the redeem skin or just link it to give it automatically? I linked it. You just link it and you get it automatically. So this here is my floating tower. I call this my ancient air temple. There's always a stupid... Whoa. Okay. I gotta fight these guys now. Oh, look at that. He's good. We did it too. These guys are tough, huh? Especially with a lightsaber. Now let's hope that this guy not that close. Usually kind of keeps his distance. One time he actually... How did you get it to float? So I'll show you. Check this out. He's over there. He's kind of... Oh. So if you see, this piece of rock here is floating. This is the bottom of this rock. It's one of those glitched out things. And so it goes all the way up, and I built all the way around it. The first elevator I made. And that's what I was saying, is that if you look... Oh. That freaking root scares me so much. No, there is no purple lightsaber. Not yet, at least. But yeah, so this symbol, this shape, this landmass, it's like an exact copy that's done over here. And so this is the exact same thing again, but there's nothing built here yet. So maybe one of these days I'll build there. Then I have this. This is like the... Where is it down here? Here's like my little garden area. I need to like add more trophies though now. It's like like that's what happens. Like in this world, it's like I've like feel like I've fallen behind in terms of like all of like all these giant villages I've made, like to upkeep them. Look, this is all I was able to put here. Like I don't know what else to make, you know. So you know, I have other rooms that are like super empty, and you know, so overall it's like a cool build for me. But then also like, I think it's not as cozy. Maybe I should put a village thing here because I would get rid of that stupid... Yeesh, I don't like that guy there. He's screwed this thing up before. So let's try to go to... I think it's... Can I zoom out? Number 5. So this is actually... I'll go to my second build now. My second village I've ever made. So that one's really cool. That was just like a one-off. I found that I like discovered that when I was like exploring, and I was like, oh snap, I gotta build on that. What's going on here? There's nothing. Look at that. Game is bugging, huh? Where are we located? Look at that. Huh? Fine by me. Getting more lag. You have arrived. Watch your step. I guess things are bugging. Look at that. All right. I love when it does weird stuff like this, right? Okay, there we are. So, this was like my second village where I built like on a, you know, and I like to remind people when I was building these, there was no flying yet. We couldn't fly. Kind of an ugly roof. This clearly shows my inexperience at building at this point in the game. But still, I had a real fun time building this. Just spent a lot of time on this too. I really liked how this one was. And actually early on in the game, like your draw distance was so much further, so you could see this from so far away. It looked really cool. But yeah, so this is, you know, another fun build. As you can see, my theme is of building into rocks and stuff like that. In my expert world, I have my castles on top of mountains and stuff as well. But just kind of prefabs, which are kind of fun. You just stick to prefab, and then you can kind of link prefab foundations. But as cool as it is, again, a lot of empty rooms. Not really. I tried to furnish a lot of it, but it's just a very, you know. And I'm connecting pieces. Things don't play so nicely together. But I do have fun. Like this one still feels pretty cozy, I would say, at like night. You know, But a lot of times, like it's funny, the villagers get stuck in here. You don't know what they're doing. Glad I'm unlocking more in the Star Wars Pass candy to try the new stuff in my castle. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I see. And this one's kind of cool with the old school vibe though, because like the lighting is still kind of darker. Look at the moon outside. But just like, it's funny because like coming back to it, it kind of brings up kind of some memories of just kind of feeling nostalgic. Yeah, right? That looks pretty, you know. Thanks, Rooster. Yeah, these I'm just kind of going through some of my old builds right now. People like to see like what my favorite ones are and stuff, and I feel like you know I'm in my expert world so much, which is a lot more prefabs. So I feel like some people don't get to see like, you know, when I used to go much more epic in scale. It's all my survival world. But again, a lot of these are like nice but empty, you know. But it was fun like crafting out here, and I built a lot of decks. I mean, my expert world. My expert world, I just build prefabs, but yeah, again, like just the lighting of this and stuff has always felt really nice. You know, and then like you would just like hang out on this deck, be like, oh man, just felt cozy, you know. Just seeing everyone else like living with the lights, I always loved that. But again, just feels a little unorganized now, I guess, in a certain sense. But so wait, let's see. I'll go one more, and this is kind of where actually there's two more that are pretty cool. We'll go to 9. This one I didn't. This is another one that I really like, but I kind of did it quick. Like I was kind of doing builds just to kind of, I guess, experiment or do other things. I really probably should show more of these off in some YouTube videos and probably do more tours. I appreciate that, Margie. Yeah, no, it's good, but like, yeah, that's kind of like where my theme now with the expert world is. I'm just trying to be less, I don't use like the word like just like grandiose, and just more like small and efficient like things. Gmo, how are you? Come on in. Just on another little tour of some of my older villages. Here's my treehouse one. This was a really cool thing that you could do with the banana village and its pieces. Because these trees you can't break. So let's see. I'll come down here first. Oh, my elevator is. This one they messed up with the. I don't think it ever comes down anymore because. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Let's go down. Used to have a light in it. Should have a light in it. I don't have enough pieces for it right now. Hey, Polite Corgi, how you doing? Oh, look at this. What is this? Maybe this? That's huge. No thanks. Anyway. This side we go. Oh, now you don't want to go up? Okay, that's fine. Try again. There it goes. I don't know why this one's not as smooth. But alright, it worked. Perfectly there. Boom. Go down, go down, go down, go down. I'm doing good, Gmo. I had an okay weekend. Try to go down again. Come on. Come on. Good, go down. I don't need to go down. Anyway, so yeah, so this is like the treehouse build I've done. I always point out my favorite part of this is the path through the trees. The lighting. Feels very like, thank you, Beam. Usually that design works better, but for some reason in this place it doesn't. But again, a lot of cool setups, but I've yet to furnish this. So I think what ended up happening with this world, which I still love in terms of its builds, is that I just built too much. How you will get the stormtroopers? So if you have a Disney account. I don't know if you actually need Disney Plus account or just Disney account to be sure. But if you have a Disney account, you then go and you log into your Epic account and you go into your account settings, and in there you'll see like a whole bunch of different things you can link it to. Like you can link your PlayStation account, you can link your Xbox, you can link your actual Lego account, you can link a bunch of different things. And one of them is Disney. And once you link that, boom, you got the new skin. Reaper, how you doing? Mr. Halapep, how are you? Welcome on in. I'm just showing some of my builds that I've done in the past in my survival world. But yeah, as I was saying, it just kind of it's like they got so big it kind of got out of hand. So it became like a much more like anytime I want to like revamp or like furnish one of these builds, it's like a lot to undertake. As you see, it's like each one of these, like this is a build, this is a build. I got so many more builds. Here's a build. I even have ones like up here. Like I ended up making this thing here at number 8 is like it's so big. I made literally it's two villages. It's 2 villages. I put a totem here and here. So yeah, favorite Robo Rider. Epic Games account connection is the site. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Halapep. But then now I'll go to the one build that was supposed to be. I was calling it my magnum opus, and then it hit. And I don't know what Robo Rider. I don't know Robo Rider from Lego Technic. Oh snap! Let me see. I'm not that familiar. Robo Rider. Oh, you talking about Bionicles? Oh no, they're They look like Bionicles. Another. I don't see any images, but I'll tell you in a second. But yeah, so this was what I was supposed to be the beginnings of my magnum opus, like my biggest build. And then I kind of hit. Actually, to give you an idea of more of the scale too, is that I have this built out here. Reason why everything's got holes in it is because I was hitting build complexity, and believe it or not, I was hitting build complexity up there on that guy, and taking out the pieces of the roof were actually giving me pieces back up there. I do have a vehicle. I have my off-roader, just my off-roader loader. It holds 6 chests. It can fly. And yeah, this is kind of my heavy duty mover. I also have a smaller one just called the Off-Roader 2.0. I'm actually thinking about calling it just the Off-Roader Explorer. But this was my other, super build. We're up so high too already. The balloons don't work on the elevators. Hey, Caroline. So I had to use thrusters on these. They work a lot faster. Yes, that's the way to do it. It's all about the Legos. But yeah, so this has been a very large, and this is it's the same design as my other elevator. It's just I got rockets under it, so the bottom is just a little bit more, create a little bit more extra room for the thrusters not to hit the floor with the tires that are there. Pretty smooth, simple design, but it works. And sometimes it'll make that noise though, which is a little scary. Yeah, I'm missing a wheel because at one point it broke. But yeah, so this was my going to be, magnum opus of a build. If you're familiar with Chrono Trigger, I love the Kingdom of Zeal, which is one of the kingdoms you go to. So I had all the workbenches. Everything was gonna be down here. I'm actually in the midst of moving the chests to over here, because the way this house is divided, actually only half of the house is under that complexity issue. But so you come up here, so you got your throne room. Should put my other trophies because I haven't been back here. Even the flying setting, making it too easy and boring. You know, well, that's part of it, Dreepy, but also like, yeah, like when they first put it in survival mode, like I already had a lot of builds, but then I got to this island and I'm in the sky and I'm already flying in a survival mode, and I put it on and then I kind of just left it. But also, I mainly now play my expert mode where flying is no longer allowed. Speaking of complexity, did you know that there are some people who think that space-time is a concept that only makes sense when the complexity of the objects in the theory you're thinking about is are low enough? I haven't thought about that. Oh, Xbox coming in with the raid sound. Air raid. But yeah, so this was kind of like and I made like separate rooms for everybody. See, so like, this was for people to stay. It was kind of like a magic ancient hotel, luxury, place. Somewhere we would maybe have like weddings and stuff. Because like then over here, you have like the cocktail. This is where the cocktail hour goes. People hang out at the bar. The kitchen's back there. People can play pool. And then when they go, it's like, okay, the actual dinner's ready to be served. Oh, then you lag out. I'm just kidding. So dinner, it's like, oh, we're gonna go eat dinner now, and then you come up here, and then here's like the feast table, But I want this to kind of go all the way around. This line here represents where this side is complexity issue, and this side is not complexity issue. So, how do I move there? I don't want to pay rent. Yeah, me too. Legion, thank you for coming by, and you take care. Have a great rest of your day. And hope we'll chat again soon. But I will say one of my favorite parts of this build, even though it's hit complexity, is that I built a library. See that? I got a nice little library going on, like public computer. And then like you have the outside deck. And what's crazy is I used to have this build was so big that I actually had a tunnel. I had like a hallway that went to this piece of floating island. I had this like 2 stories higher that went across to this. So this is like you would come out over here, but it was like too big. It was too big. And yeah, I wanted to kind of build around all of these things. I wanted to build like a huge thing. And here's the other thing I want to do. This is why I'm not done with this. I definitely got to finish this. I feel like this is like my white whale now almost. And I got to figure out, because I think they kind of changed the complexity issues, because I don't think builds so far away affect it as much now. But I got to play around with it. But the other thing I want to show is that if you find this island like this is very helpful to know. Some of you guys already know this, but this shaped island with the cave here and the piece up here, go to the bottom of this, because under this is a crack, and this crack leads you all the way into the center of the island. And now you have this huge inside to build in. So I got like a lot of building ahead of me in this world still. So it's like I think at some point I got to come back to it. So yeah, and then it's like look at this, and you can fly out here. And from what I understand, this area down here the complexity doesn't even bother it. Like look how far down. It's like there's a path there, and it goes all the way up there. So like I want to just kind of almost like completely cover this in like a giant kingdom type build. But I'm going to have to kind of play around with the complexity and see what's going on. So far, it's interesting. It's like half of this build. And I feel like I furnished it enough to kind of be alright with it. But, we'll see. I hope that Epic at some point fixes that whole thing. But for now, that's kind of where we've been at. And again, I've kind of... Once I was working on this kind of stopped, and I hit the complexity right when like the Storm King came out and all that released. And so then I kind of was like going to try to finish this before I hopped into my expert world to do the new trophies. And then I just was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to switch over to my expert world. I think a lot of creators, I like General Grievous. I just watched a thing about... Hey, Steven. What's going on? I hope hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. And we're back to my favorite build. Still one of my coziest. I still think that the Shogun builds. The Shogun builds are like some of the coziest interior walls. My castle's supposed to be right here. The lag has gotten bad again. Where's my castle? Oh, there it is. Alright, I'll just come out. Boom. And so, yeah, so this... I have a video. I have a quick video of this one on my TikTok and YouTube. Still one of my favorites. Fun time experience, like, building this. I think it looks really nice. The Shogun pieces I still think are probably some of the best looking ones. I actually have a Star Wars village too, but you know, I want to get back to making, you know, working on my own. Not that. Logging out of this. And then actually going back into my expert world. Paying rent definitely sucks. What's crazy is if you count up how much you spend on rent a year. What a bummer. Just money just that's why it's like they say if you can own, it'd be nice to own a home, except everything costs millions of dollars now, so good luck with that. And then also, then once you get a house, not only you have to pay for everything, but now you have to fix everything. I guess that's the one upside to having rent. Like rent, it's like if you have a good landlord and stuff, you're like, yo, I need a new air conditioner, I need a new microwave, I need a new. That's all stuff that they pay for. Yeah. Yeah, but you have to remember, I've heard some stuff like you end up having to spend a lot of money if you own a home on stuff that's not fun. Like, oh, you need a new roof? Okay, that's like $5 grand, $5 or $6 grand. Oh wait, your plumbing, your plumbing is bad? Okay, that's another $3 grand. Oh wait, what, your neighbors suck? Oh, that's you can't get rid of them ever. There are some downsides I think to home owning as well. But the mere fact that you just like feel like you're just throwing away money as opposed to like paying towards something. Yeah, I'm kind of underselling it. I know I've heard things, you know, depending on what the roof job is, it could be up like 12 grand or more, you know, around there too, depending on what the roof damage is. Oh, you need to get your driveway repaved, you know. Oh, that tree has to get cut down now because it's dead, it's dying, and it's gonna fall on something. You know, all that stuff. But anyway, so my thing now is where am I going to put this giant Star Wars build? And I think I'm going to stick it. I think I'm going to revamp my Storm. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to turn my Storm Chasers village into a First Order village. Look at this. Look how much. Look at all the gems I got. I got so many gems. You know what though? You know it's crazy? That's gonna need a lot. Do I have good rock here? No, it's all at the Star Wars place. Oh, and hey, Azimon, thank you for the follow. Okay, so let's go. Gonna grab. We're gonna go first to the Star Wars village. Number 9. Number 9. Gotta pick up, I think they got some granite there. So we're gonna pick up the granite. And then I think, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna like dismantle a whole chunk, I think. And just redo my Storm Chaser village to make it look like a worthy village. Because then like in this world, I feel like every single one of my villages is kind of solid. Yeah, this is like, you know, I built a lot in my survival world. And a lot of customs and a lot of stuff like that. And I'm kind of now like, feel like I'm like this like, you know, less is more. I don't got to build such crazy things or, you know, it's great that now, like, even though if you do build big, they've given us so much more decorations to kind of have different rooms. Because in the beginning it was like, oh, I got it. Here's a dining room table. Here's, you know, you had like chairs and tables and desks. You had no computers, you had no TVs, you had no pool tables, you had no art supply, you know, so it was like, what rooms are you building, you know? Which is why now I'm like just taking like the prefabs and kind of having fun replacing them and making them small and kind of, you know, furnishing them in their own way. Like I took this Chewbacca thing and I made the upstairs and I broke this down to 2 separate rooms. Now these guys live over here. He's and then who's this? Ralph, and, you know, I just had like fun trying to like make these like nice. I had fun with this one too. This is, you know, now we actually have the lounge, you know. Come outside, you can come out back. And if you come up here, this is where the dining room is if people want to eat. You know, the kitchen. And then when you're all done with that, the gentleman's little club up here. Play pool, smoke a cigar, have a nice scotch, right? Should put like a little mini bar or something. Go right. When do you think the new Lego Fortnite update will come out? Well, I mean, considering they just did the whole new season, this is the whole. I mean, I don't know when it's gonna be like a new genuine update. Like they just added a bunch of stuff. You know, mostly the brick life, but they gave us a pass and they gave us some builds. They did also have the Mos Eisley stuff back. They brought a lot of the Mos Eisley builds back. So if you didn't have them, you can grab them in the shop. I highly recommend that. They're some of the best pieces. Especially just these automatic doors. Angelique, what's good? Oh, come on in. And now my Star Wars village is one of the most stacked villages because I freaking look at this. All these gray flags, I completely gutted all of these Empire caves. I took all the plastoid. Look, all the plastoid. Ah ha ha. Wait, in which pack these doors are in? The Mos Eisley. You gotta get the Mos Eisley pack. That is. Where is it? These guys. These pieces here. Can you see those on you sort of can see them on the TikTok. I can see on my screen. You can't really see them. It's called Mos Eisley, but they should be in the shop right now. Full Mario, hello. Also, Banjalique, I want to apologize for yesterday. I saw your invite that came through, but I wasn't playing it at night. I was just checking the shop. Which is why I kind of like logged in and logged off. Otherwise I would have played. The nightly set. Yeah, the night set's good too. I hope they come back with that. But you know what's messed up with that set? What's is that like you get so many similar pieces, which is annoying. Like if I like I was doing this. Like, look, here's the Majestic Manor, which you get free when you unlock the desert, and here's the Lion's Castle. Look at these double pieces you get. You get this and this. It's the same freaking pieces. Look at these. Oh, we got these pieces. This is the nightly floor pieces, and then we got the Majestic Manor floor pieces. They're literally the same freaking piece. Like, you couldn't even change it at all. Like, why did you make people buy? Like, oh, that's awesome. I spent all day on the Odyssey yesterday. Word. Sir, I'm the doctor's appointment right now. Is there any new Star Wars clones in the store? You can get this skin free by linking your Disney account to your Epic account. and they have a I think they have some stuff on. They got some stuff on the season pass. But anyway, let me grab a bunch of these because we're gonna do this. Let's start with. I'll take 3. I think that should be good because I want to build. Not this. No, not just this. Okay, I'm gonna still need more. Holy smokes, this thing's huge. I need a lot of stuff. Obsidian. Okay, I have obsidian. This is kind of good that I'm doing this. And then, where's all that glass? I know it's somewhere. I think I just put it like in its own thing here. Should also, yeah. Today, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make our freaking storm village nice. Shit looks gross, and I'm sick of it. I feel like it's like an eyesore. And here, just to give people like an idea, like so, you know, that you saw my. Like, these builds aren't so bad. Like, watch, if I go to, where is it? Like, here's my, check it out. I'll show you real quick my other builds here. They're not terrible. They're pretty cool. They're small. They're cozy. And they're furnished. Gaminola, thank you for the rose. Hell yeah. So, and you'll see again, of course, my theme is to be cozy is like to be super safe when there's danger around you. So I like to be up on things, on top of things. See, this was a fun one where I just was linking, you know, a bunch of prefabs. When I realized you can link the foundations together in a fun way. So I kind of just like was like on the mountain. And I was like, I just stuck the giant castle like in it, and I was like, boom. And actually, I kind of screwed up too because I couldn't actually finish the prefab. There's like a separate tower on this corner that was too deep into the mountain for me to finish. But you can see it feels like a little village. Changed a few windows, added a few doors, nothing major. Yeah, see, but like that's what's like really cool is like, for instance, this castle. They all have like towers that just open up at the top, and I'm like, I'm in the mountains. It's cold out. I don't want a closed, an open top. So like I created, you know, actual like rooms. Like these are just rooms up here now, you know. And so I kind of did that to all these things where like I took out the arches because, oh, what is this? I can't. Oh, there you go. Like when you go here, like these used to be arches that were just open, and now I just made them hallways. You know, and then I kind of spruced this up a bit. Kind of stuck these stairs here to make a second. This is kind of where all the NPCs chill. My only problem with prefabs is that you can adjust. You can't adjust the foundation. Yeah, there's a little bit you can kind of do to it, but not much. Yeah. And then like even this is where this bank is, or like main vault down here. And then the only custom thing I really did with this spot is these stairs that go up to this, up the mountain. Yeah, I agree too. It's like you have to, the only way you can get the foundation into the ground is you have to be lower than it, and then you can kind of nudge it kind of into the ground. You can kind of sometimes get lucky with it. Or I've seen people, what you can try to do is get like another type of piece, like put another piece into the ground and then snap it to that, you know. But see, like I was having fun. I was connecting all these foundations. So these are all like prefabs. You know, this prefab is connected to this thing, and then I stuck this prefab on top of the mountain, and then I made this like small little platform in between. This I didn't even realize there was a basement down here, and I opened this up. And actually I made now this cool little thing to the back. These rams love to chill up here too, which is kind of funny. They're always right here. And then again, another room here. That's like a lot of what it is just finding rooms for your NPCs. Especially because a lot of the prefabs you feel like are so... They're just like, look at this, like this tower. You could put floors and probably make each one of these a little room. But anyway, heat it up here. It's a nice tower. That room, it's got a nice balcony overlooking everything. And sometimes I just like to hear the sounds. It's like I feel both cold and cozy at the same time. It's funny because that's actually out of the village now. It's so high up. Alright, one more real quick. Go to number 2 in the desert. No, number 7. Benjalik, thank you for the heart. Hell yeah. And this is this is the other one. And see, so a lot of the villages in my... Have you did a haunted village yet? No, see, I haven't. It's like, because I always feel like when there's like an event or somebody's doing something, I'm not on that page. And I like to focus on one thing and then finish it before I move on to something else. Usually. Here's my desert. Again, this was the Lion's Castle, and I just stuck it on top of a desert butt, or whatever you call it. Oh, just check Twitter. Apparently we will get companions as a cosmetic coming this summer over channels up to 7. That'll be cool. And so this was another one where I, let's see. So again, I just built on top of this, you know, and I did it partly because it was just so funny. At first I was like, this is hilarious. I just got this right on top of here like this. But then I kind of was like, all right, I started fixing up. And again, just built a lot of rooms. You know, so I put a room there. There's a room in there now. This is the workshop. This is the storage. I even have another wall, which is good. And, what else? Here's our little small kitchen here. You see, so I kind of tried to pack everything. Okay, so I'm gonna make a village for my pet this instant. Oh wow. And that's for me too. Is like I like to go along with it as it goes, I guess. So here's more of this. Come this way, and here's like the fun out, you know, the chill. And see, like originally this castle, this was the outside. I built this floor on top of it, and then like these were towers, and I kind of just built rooms on top of them and turned it into like a giant like funhouse mansion. You know, you got the room down here. That'd be fun. Just an animals only village. But yeah, so that's what this is, and then it's like this is like the lounge area, gaming area. Get your espresso machines. I still like to think about if I ever like to take like a chill bath with the window open, like a hot desert day with like a breeze coming through from up here. Be nice. And of course I got these rooms. These rooms are pretty fun. I feel like I could live in this. I know it's not many windows, but pretty cool. I started making storm babes yesterday and named one Winterfell, and all the animals are named after the Starks. Ah, nice. Arya and Sansa and Jon. Thank you, Margie. But yeah, so that's so like, you know, I do the pre-builds, but I try to like make them my own a bit and kind of make them work. And I just feel like yeah, we're going here now, aren't we? Yeah, we are. All right, time to fix up my Storm Village. I think that's what we're gonna do with these new Star Wars pieces. We're gonna turn this into like a weird Storm Village Star Wars thing. right, let's see. Because I don't like how they just like hodgepodge these. Like, I don't know why why all of the Star Wars village have to look like these like makeshift like hodgepodge builds. You know, and you know, a lot of times I do like keeping things like kind of built, but I think I'm gonna have to just say no. I think this is the edge here, so let me see. We're gonna stick this. No, like this. And I think. Oh man, are we really gonna wreck it all? Like up to here? Can we do that? I think I might do it. I think I might just do that. Like I had a different idea for this. Now I'm like, maybe. I think I'm gonna do it, guys. I think I'm gonna do a lot of destroying of this village. And revamp this whole thing. We need this like how far in? Pretty far in. If that goes down like that, then this is all gonna get destroyed. But like, as much as I don't know why I'm being so pressured with it. If I'm looking around at a lot of this stuff, if I'm being honest, most of this stuff looks like I could get it, like I could build it again. Maybe not this. Do we have these? Maybe. These they don't even have the same chairs. You know, these storm chasers. You're trying to fight a fucking Storm King, and this is the freaking village you have. But disgraceful. And I do like that I made this door like this, and there's a vehicle in there. But honestly, like. Let me see something. Is there? Oh, look. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We have all this here. This is what we're gonna do. This is going like this. Oh, we got a lot of building ahead of us. But I think we're gonna do it. This is gonna take a long time. Get out of here, chicken. Get out of here. Another object is in the way. Uh-huh. Lag. Lag. I don't like lag. I mean, massive. what I want it to be. And we're gonna really change it all. Maybe I won't do that with that. Why am I lagging so bad? Ugh, it's gross. Maybe I will do it in the front. Maybe I will just say screw it. This whole thing's got to get changed, I think. I'm just not feeling it. Jackie, thank you for the follow. Like it's just an ugly mess. Like I tried to fix it with this castle thing. It doesn't look so bad, but like I thought maybe I can combine that with that house looking style, but I don't think any of that's gonna work. I think we gotta I think we got a long build time ahead of us. And I honestly think I'm gonna start with the front of this. This is probably gonna be a custom build all the way through and through. I don't know. Do they have these pieces now? This is cool. This is dope. Yo, we're gonna be using all these. Yeah, we're gonna be using these pieces. This is what we're doing. This is how we're gonna be building this shit. Gonna level up, and as we level up, it's gonna be that kind of thing. And I think. I see this again. Let me take a look at this. More info. How do you even get in through the front? Is there even a front door? Let me see this. There's no way in. But like that's what I would like to see for like a storm base, you know? Can only get in through the back. Well, we could always change that. Alright, guys. Are you ready? Well, that's good. Thank you, Tom, for that info then. That's good. I think I'm smashing this. I was all precious about all this area, and now I'm saying screw it. Screw it. This is going to be the front. Like, that looks dope. But I don't want that. It's already half. Unless we just say screw it and do it here. And this will be kind of like the front. Doesn't really matter, I guess. The fact that we have this here already, I think. Something's in the way still, though. Something's in the way, my build. Meow, 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 meow. What is this? I don't see how something could be in the way now. Come on. Oh, is the tree in the... Oh, the tree's in the way? Oh. Oh. What do we think? Should we try it right here? This is gonna be an interesting one, guys. I've never really attempted something like this. I feel like on this scale, this is gonna be like almost like a complete rebuild. I see you. You were green before. You could be green again. Don't give me that nonsense. Is there a guy here now, though? Wait. No, don't even. Do I gotta pick that? Gotta get a shovel now. Like this is. I gotta really revamp this whole thing. Yeah. This is gonna be an interesting one because I feel like a lot of these pieces are not. Let's see, come on. This is a huge build, huh? What is in the way now? Okay. Okay. We hit green, we hit green, green. Green, green, no green. Green. That's it. That's where it's going. That's where it's going. That's where it's going. Boom! Oh. Yo. Here we go, folks. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. No, it's like part of me feels like should I have stuck it to a. Let me see something real quick before I continue this ginormous endeavor. I want to see. Okay, so I think if I get like this piece, that's good to know. So we're that, and then I can take like a skinny mini, and we fit. Right? Good to know. As long as it's a decent space. Oh, is this? Oh, dope. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. That means all of our shit's kind of lined up. I'll take that. I lucked out. I think I lucked out now. This is why you tune into this stream, right? For my beautiful singing voice, where I make songs up about the wonders of Lego Fortnite. See, but this is kind of what is also fun. It's like, you would get my vote. I'll be like on America's Got Talent. It's like, and what do you do? I play Lego Fortnite and I sing. But I'd have to have a sad story too. Everybody in the show is a sad story. I forget the comedian's name, but he has this bit where he talks about how like singing really good isn't that much of like a skill. This idea that like everyone's like, oh, he's like, yeah, he has a great voice and he works at Walmart. I wouldn't believe it. Like, it's like, yeah, it's almost as if singing is so common that you can't make a living off of it. Don't connect all your village together as it'll limit your maximum build. Well, that's true. I won't try to build everything connected, but I would like to know like some stuff. Oh, like this here is gonna go into this. I'm probably gonna break some of this down, and I'm gonna turn my storm chaser into like these. We're gonna see. We're gonna have fun with these pieces now. That's what we're gonna do with this. This is what it's about. You know what I mean? This is what it's about. Making cool builds. My second server world, I'm doing all custom builds. Yeah, see, for me, it's like almost the opposite. My other world was like all customs. And now this is like all prefabs. But this is an interesting, Jamolroy, thank you for that. But I like to play glitchless. On an account that if I were to play and glitch something, I don't want to get it like, I don't want to really break this world. Like, look at this, the stairs. We're gonna these stairs here. It's like, and even if I could stay down here, I would almost. Like, look at this. See this nonsense? Like, I'll probably make that a floor. Look at this. Look what they did here. So glad I got all that plastoid. Like where the neighbors are moving in, huh? So I'm building the first order base. It's a new build from the Lego the Lego season pass, and basically, original. I do play with followers. That's usually on Fridays. I've called it either Follower Friday or it's the People's Friday, and that's where we usually play. Although lately we've been playing more so. We've been playing more so BR. But we also do like, we have a shared world, but we haven't been as active. But we do also do like show and tells where I'll go in people's worlds and they'll show me stuff. Max Tim, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna make myself more coffee. But yeah, so this is a lot of this world I've been doing is a lot of pre. Where the hell does this piece go? Right over there. Boom. Stage 11 out of 85. I'm liking these pieces though. These are gonna be great pieces in the like again. Every Star Wars set they do they like do the pieces are awesome. Like honestly, if you can get the pass, look at these pieces. They're like most of them are like perfectly smooth. Like look at this black piece now. Like look at these pieces. Oh, it's obsidian, huh? Ooh. Tom, these look like pieces you could use, right? I'd be so glad to show you my one. Yeah, man. Why are they making me waste pieces and build on top of this? Like, we just want to make you waste pieces. You gotta be kidding me here. Well, it's super strong, that's for sure. What a waste. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna do the whole thing like this. What are you doing? You ever feel like some of the builds they get are designed by, like, new... It's just average. I don't know. Unfortunately, not today. You know the drill. On Fridays. Yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna see what to do. This is my new task. I'm kind of glad that I decided to actually do it this way. I'm killing two birds with one stone. On one hand, I am revamping my Storm Chaser world, which I wanted to do for a while now. And I also get to kind of convert it to like a Star Wars thing. Which, let's be honest, it kind of halfway is with like its satellites and weird roofs. I don't know why it wants me to do all this weird stuff. I feel like these builds are done like it's like a new employee that they hire. And like, we need you to craft stuff for Lego Fortnite, and you gotta do it with this. And they're like, alright, and they're like 3D modelers, and they kind of come in and they do their own thing. And that's one thing I'd say, I feel like for the most part, real Legos I have an amazing idea for a shared world 1 Storm Chaser base. That'd be, yeah, man, like... I'm like... For a long time, I was like, I hated all the villages that they give you. And I think from now on, I'm gonna focus on, like, making them awesome when they... You know... But I will say this, I think if I die in this world, and I lose this world, my next world is going to be a regular survival world. 85 stages is crazy. It is. But it's still not the biggest. The biggest is the, where is it? This one. I believe, where is it? 90 stages. Ooh, super close though. Yeah, I remember when I built that Lion's Castle in my, in this world actually, like, as like my expert world. And I'm like, why did I do this? I had to keep on stopping to get more resources. I was like, this is taking so long and I didn't need to do this at all. These pieces are cool though. I'm pumped for these pieces, man. We're gonna be making a proper... This Storm Chaser is basically gonna be like a formidable base to fight the Storm King. Like, that's what these operations are about. How do they have these things? Why are they built so weird? Look at how they sit on the floor. Very strange. I do like they have these ginormous doors here. Yeah, see, so these stairs, we're gonna just, there's gonna be a wall around everything, I think, and I'm gonna have this connect, like this wall is gonna come out, and this is all gonna be, like, connected in some way. I'm like, yeah, look at this, this is nice. Swap parts? Wait, what swap parts? That's interesting. You know. So I expanded my room a bit in one of the builds, and I'm having trouble with the roof. Oh. Well, sometimes what I would do, I feel like you can kind of do as like a cheat, is maybe build another floor up, and then build a wall in a bit, and then create a little balcony on the top. Sometimes that's a kind of a cool trick to do if the roof isn't fitting. Or the Shogun roofs are pretty good because you can kind of slide them around a bit better. I think the banana roofs are kind of like that too, a little bit. Like 2 tall buildings and then a triangle connecting the 2. No, it's like the Teen Titans Tower, but it's Mos Eisley. Oh, that would be cool. This is gonna be a really interesting time building this. I hope. Hopefully, I think the cool thing will be is that if I can make this kind of be my project for all of Star Wars, I'd be kind of okay with that. Oh, what is this? Another? They're going a little hectic here with these hallways. It's weird that these lights are lights, but they don't give off light. Like... I can't believe how much granite I took. I'm gonna need more. A lot of cool pieces, though. Not enough, huh? Okay, well. Like, eventually I can, like, knock this out and then connect the floor to that. Maybe make everything raised like this. What do we feel? How do we feel about that? Like a true storm chaser. And I'm a stormtrooper, so it all makes complete and total sense. These doors are dope as well. Look at this. Double doors, both sides. Look at that. That's clever. Yeah, they always seem to, I'll say this, I think they're two for two in terms of the builds and the pieces we're getting. My question will be is, yeah, I might have to elevate everything, but this whole, I'm gonna try to make this whole village look like this. I think it's gonna be pieces like this. I'm gonna convert these walls into. This tower is gonna look like a dope ass something. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of work. I don't know why I do this. It's gonna be a lot of freaking work. But you know what? This is an ugly. It's ugly. I can't help it. They ain't chasing anything with this freaking village. I gotta go back to my zoom out. Wait, how do you? Sometimes. Oh, there you go. Number 9. Gotta get more granite. Yeah, I have to say it is. Well, it's like this thing is like I'm trying to make. This is like my second, I guess, my own personal second world. It's my first expert world. Just trying to make it, like I said, concise. Like, you know, my storm chaser camp spawned in the desert, so I'm currently tearing it down and rebuilding it with Mos Eisley. See, that's awesome. I wish mine was like You know, but I converted my Star Wars village into Mos Eisley builds. And this is almost kind of what they should have done to begin with. Like, look at that, right? It looks so much better than those bullshitty shack pieces. Again, oh, we're the rebels. We're fighting the Empire. What, with freaking crap builds? No, I made this. Right? I like the wind going still. That's the workbenches there. Took it all. I'll take them all. I'm gonna need them. And I still want to build a wall around this to make it more concise. But I was working on this for a while. Alright, so real quick. There's no wind. It's going on, huh? Alright, I'm gonna go make I'm gonna do a little bio break and get another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, we back. Let me just answer a text real quick. This wind, huh? Okay, let's go back. Oh my god. I love coffee. I feel like the pieces they gave us this time are honestly like a lot better. Yo, look, it's gonna look dope when it's done. Oh man, look at it. Yeah, that's gonna look sick. It's gonna look sick. Hi, today on Lego Makeover, we're redoing the Lego Storm Chasers because their facility's pretty outdated and built from scraps. So we figured we're gonna remodel it with the Empire's resources. Jan here is a is a trainer of little mouse in her mouse circus, and Edward, he collects pencils. They have a budget of $30 million. Oh, excuse me a second. I love when I have to come back here now to get more door steel. Cool thing is I got tons of it. I'll take 3. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I feel like the Storm Chaser village was like the last sword, like crappy village. Just nothing concise about it, you know? I'm not trying to build the most impressive stuff. I just want stuff that looks, it's easy on the eyes, kind of makes sense, is efficient. It's like and kind of maxed out. Got a good amount of resources. They're all kind of they're all self-sufficient. I feel like once I do this, I'm probably gonna go back to my Nana village. I gotta kind of finish furnishing that, and then I'm gonna probably be trying to collect some NPCs and fill up the world. I got a lot on my plate. I put a lot on my own plate for no reason at all. But I guess that's good to do in like a sandbox. You know, I'm not gonna hold myself to it, but got things coming down the line. You know, I think I got another tutorial coming soon. Oh, 43, only halfway there. Where are these stairs going? Oh, I see. Putting them over here like this. Oh, that's interesting. Fascinating. These are cool pieces, though, I gotta say. I guess that's the other benefit too of this is like you see how they use the pieces, so you have a better idea of how to use them in your own builds. Alright, second floor. Woo! You ever see that episode of Futurama where Bender turns into a human and he loves the taste of like food and smoking cigars, and he just becomes this really fat, obese like human, and then it's like they have him at the end and they're gonna like I forget what it was, but they were saying like how turning a robot into a human was like this, like kind of a failure of an experiment because Bender turned into be a ginormous glutton. But then they kind of say some inspiring speech and they all cheer. And then like they have like a party, and then all of a sudden at one point they go, oh, and they party in his honor because Bender became such a party animal. And then they were like, oh, he's dead. And they're like, dead? He's like, yeah, it sounds he died like 3 hours ago. He's like, that's like when the party started. He goes, we just heard him say, woo, woo, woo. And it was like, yeah, that was the air leaving the fats of his body. And it's like, all right, get him out of here. And as they roll him out, he just keeps going, woo, 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 woo. And it's just, I don't know. My explaining is probably terrible, but that scene is just ridiculous. Oh, my God. Futurama, great show. I won't buy the skins though, because I feel like I just won't use them. Maybe Bender, but I don't know. Right now, I just got my eyes on. I'm just crossing my fingers for like a Mando skin to come out. Like we know it's gonna happen. We know there's gotta be one. And then just like the helmet, I will never take off that skin. This is the way. This is good though. Like this has got good height. I'm doing this. I'm gonna connect this nonsense. It's gonna get connected. I think I can do it. Somehow we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it look We're gonna make it look good. $49 out of 85. Oh, we got different banners? This is a new set of banisters. Look at this. So we got these cool pieces now. Obsidian though. Man. I think it's kind of funny that one build basically has taken up almost probably all of the pieces. Those are not see-through though. I think I'm doing so much and it's actually not doing anything. I guess the good part is that what it takes to build these is granite, so it's like an easier resource. Oh, that's glass. Why is that? Because of the lights on top. Yo, if you're using glass to make these lights should actually glow and create stuff. All right, and we got the, oh man, quite the build, quite the build. Yeah, I want the storm chasers to be like a high functioning like battle facility. That's what it should be. You know, like. goes up again? I wish these were actual, like, windows. Boom! What's going on, Ozzy? How you doing? Ugh, what do I need? That's annoying. Like, I'm gonna have to make this into something like with stairs and everything. And this, I don't like this. It's just open. What is this? You can't. Oh, you can't close this. Like different doors there or something. That's awesome, Ozzy. Yeah, this whole thing is gonna be that. Whew, it's gonna be tough. What level am I? That's a good question. Not much. I haven't been playing. I'm level 13. I'm only level 13. Who's this? Are you part of this group? Talk to Doctor.
Wait,
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna connect, and I'm gonna turn this tower. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna turn this tower. That's crazy, Ozzy. I'm gonna turn this tower into something similar to that, I think. And everything's gonna get... Ooh, excuse me, everything's gonna change. Do 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 do. So weird. I saw like this post on LinkedIn, and someone was like saying it was like a graph showing like the most desired like car company, I guess, or whatever. And it was Toyota. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like Toyota and Honda, like those are like the best cars. What means Cinco? Cinco is 5 in Spanish. And Cinco de Mayo is the 5th of May, but that's like a special day in Mexico. I believe it's in Mexico. And it's usually a day that people drink a lot, to be honest. And so I just kind of called it Cinco de Star Wars, which just means 5th of Star Wars. So we need this. How much do we need of it? Oh, that's all we got here. So we're taking How much bottles have you finished? Bottles? Bottles of what? He's oodles. Oodles the talking poodle. Alcohol. How many bottles have I finished? Today, none. I'm gonna have to get silk fabric. 11 silk fabric. Oh, for the front of these things. I need 8 copper. Okay, we gotta get this stuff then. This is good. I need 17 iron. I'm gonna need 8 copper. Gonna need 7 wooden rods and 4 metal plates. Interesting, you can't hear it here. That wind, it's like bugging out, huh? I kind of like it, but I'm like, where's it coming from? And what else will I need? 28 Nauru got more than enough. Glass I got more than enough. Door still got more than enough. Cool. That should be it to build the rest of this thing. So yeah, so this will be cool. So as I build this and start customizing and changing up the Storm Chaser, I will slowly level up the pass. Boom. Oh, I can't wait till that's like a part of this. I'm gonna melt it together. You're gonna be like, yo, that shit's dope, son. I'm gonna get to the top, get to the top, get to the top. Now I can build it all. Look at these things. These are cool pointy things, huh? Huh, that's a cool pointy thing. I love how smooth these pieces look. Look at that. Look at this. 82. We're so close now. Where's this going? Over here? Bloop. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, what do I need? Oh, you kidding me right now, bro? I need freaking 3 slabs of granite. I'll put these down there. How about this? I don't need that. Granite. You're going to give me freaking granite nonsense. Freaking. And you tell me I don't have a thing here? Do I got granite? Oh, look at that. Granite slab. Granite slab, granite slab. Now what's next? Oh. Tell me I gotta put another one on the top of this. I saw it like click for a second, didn't I? There it is. Ugh. Got one here. Wasn't that nice? I'll go here again. I think if we go here again and get some more. And see, I guess my whole plan will be is like once I get all these villages kind of nice, I think this expert world will only be expanded upon when like specific things need to be done. Maybe I'll make like a couple other builds. I don't know. So I'm curious to see if those trees and that foliage. Oh, see, look at all that room. Yo, we can make this. Why'd they make the storm chaser thing so darn small? I'm gonna make this like a dope like. I don't know. I shouldn't say I'm gonna make it dope yet. Who knows? I mean, it still could come out like crap. It still could come out like dookie. It's completed. Woo! It's okay. I think it does need some lights. Oh, I like that it's got sound effects. Yeah, put some of these in here. Hey, these glow. These are nice. Look at the I mean, well, maybe not really. That'd be cool if this was a door. Okay. Now that we got this going, we're gonna figure out how to connect this. I think we're gonna prop everything up on like a... I guess we don't have to prop everything up on like something. We could just... But like, hold on a second. This floor here. Yeah, like look at this shitty floor. we got a lot of work to do. This is a crappy floor. And that means am I gonna put like a whole foundation under everything? It's the only downside now. Is like, oh, I gotta prop everything up a bit. Let's see what we can do. Like even, is this the front? How far in the front? Alright, this is manageable. I dig that. I kind of like this idea that... Sometimes just a little bit of looking around and trying to see what can fit, what could jive. Like all this is gonna get torn up because this is all garbage. I'm just like, well, I think it's cool that they put you need friends in game. Hey Fabrizio, today I play by myself, but on Fridays we have like the People's Day where we play with each other, whether we play Battle Royale or we have a shared world and all that kind of stuff. But Fridays are usually the day for that. My concern with this is how do I keep... How would I keep this all... I think I know how I'm going to have to do it. No, I mean, to play Lego Fortnite, I also play... Oh yeah, that's fine for Bridget, but usually we do that on Fridays. Maybe from here, like comes out. Do something like this. It's the only granite I have. Yeah, it's a different color. That's interesting. Welcome back, Tube. So, first off, I think we're gonna just smash all this stuff. We're gonna just... This is just how this is gonna go. We don't need this stuff anymore. This is just how this is gonna be. In front of this, we're making this like a real... All this stuff. Let's clear out all this clutter. Yeah, I got lucky, Rob. We had I got raided by Kaboom earlier, which was an honor and a privilege, to be honest. He's a great creator and builder. Has amazing community, and he raided me. Pretty awesome. Showing me that love. Show me that Lego love. Now I'm hopefully trying not disappointing in what I'm building. This is cool, so that we could do a lot with this. We can even build like little rooms here. Actually, that's another curious thing. So if I have this, what kind of pieces? What's the interior pieces like? We have They gave us no interior pieces. Oh, son of a bee. That's a bogus. That's a serious bogus. So wait, though, we have other Star Wars pieces, I believe. I mean, we can probably... Oh, who knows if we need Star Wars pieces? We got other interior pieces, right? These are interior pieces. Oh, look, what are these yellow? Fine dining. These are some... What would these look like? It's so bad. When you get all the pieces, you'll get some interior pieces, but not many. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot I'm not working with the full stuff. Okay. I don't need too many. Just you know, and I guess I can manage with other stuff. Normally, my builds, I won't have to worry about that because I never do that nonsense where I like make the floors higher, like they did here. They did all that nonsense. But like, I'm just gonna do this. This is gonna be... Whoops. Hey guys. Is Sparkle still going? Look at that. Look at that. I hope it stays there forever. We're really kind of going hard. I probably should have built an actual storage container. I don't even know where that's going to be at the moment. What do we got in here? Nonsense. Cool. Let's put the nonsense in here for now. So I can pick up more nonsense. It's like the question is like, do I connect the floor to that and just go with it? I mean, I guess I could, right? If I did something like this. That'll connect right to this. That'll kind of solve that problem. I think that's what we're going to do. But in terms of look how much space they have over here. Hey, Kiko. Welcome on in. Unfortunately, on Fridays, unfortunately today I don't play with other people. That happens on Fridays. So if you come around on Friday, then we can probably play together. Look, with all this space, this is like we got so much more to expand with this. This shit's ugly over here. I just want to see if I can figure out a cool way to connect these things. I'm knocking all this down. I don't even care. Oh, hey, Olga. How are you? Sorry, I didn't see that. That's tricky. I guess that's the... trying to think now. Like, do I want this to come down into this, or do I want to raise everything up? If I raise everything up, how is that even gonna... get out of here. Feel like I broke that, and that gave me nothing. Also, it's like 2 sets of stairs. I almost feel like forget the sets of stairs. Old school pet wannabe. The problem is like make this the entrance. That's like a lot of... I gotta check it out, dude. Think if this is gonna be... I'm just trying to see how this is gonna... Oh yeah, that definitely... It would be a lost opportunity if they don't make a llama. I'm just trying to figure out ways to connect this. It don't seem... lame. I'm gonna connect... I left all this stuff here originally, but like now I'm like, it's not a big... Even like up to this. Like if I wasn't so concerned, wolves, brutes, rollers, Clambo, yeah, that'd be really awesome. I think that'd be cool. I'd probably have a wolf. Colombo would be sick. I like just one entrance. I reversed it, huh? What's I put in here now? Interesting. Well, actually, you know what's funny? I don't even have to do that. So look at this. Like, why do they do this? Just like wasted pieces. And make a house down there, right? I should. Now what is that looking like? Little extra gap there. Okay, so hold on a second right now, partner. What the heck was that? What on the other side? Oh, I need to do these. Can you move that? Can I move this? They don't really let you do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
If I make the stairs go down, and then I can like maybe make the walls eventually larger as well, going around the whole thing. But I'm gonna end up converting all this stuff on the inside to like actual solid stuff. We're gonna try to make this all kind of, I think, like a facility that kind of is all connected. That's why even part of me is like, you know what, where this is. Could just take this to make it go into the ground. I'm not gonna do that. This is, we're like at an opportune moment right now where we can like kind of do that too. Let's see how I would make this tunnel. I think if you push the door back a little, it will fit. That, well, no, the problem is I can't push the door back because, let me put my back on. This is receded. Like they added an extra floor level. Like this floor, like if you look on, like these are all in the ground, so it's like there's actually like an actual space, like a gap. So like I can't move this any further back. I mean, I could always like I can compensate. It's not so much the stairs that's getting me kind of confused. It's where I'm gonna make. I want to kind of make a tunnel, like a hallway. If I'm gonna do that, it's like I need like pieces like this to kind of go like this, right? We're gonna do it. Slow and steady, though. It's gotta be like that, but now I don't think I could fit a perfect piece here. So what is that? How many pieces is that? 1, 2, 1, 2. No, we could fit. You need to go like this. I think that's how we did it here. Sort of, maybe. Okay. And then actually, or let's do that. I'm alright with that. The hallway looks like it's sort of okay. See, this is where I'm like, okay, well, wait a second. Because now we should probably take this piece and do something like this, right? This is kind of what we would want to do. And I could just build a thing under it. But hold on, I think we got better corner pieces like this. I might want to do the same thing. No, that goes that way. That's definitely the only one we got is this. It's not so bad. Maybe just one staircase. Go up. Oh, up. There it is. Let's see where we are with this. Kind of crooked. Or not. Oh, word? Okay. That's actually perfect. I think for what we want.
Oh.
Oh! Shut up, you stupid minifig. I'm just kidding. That's not nice. We're all here to help. Okay. Look at this. This is my new home. I'm gonna put all the NPCs under here. That's it. You're living under here now, guys. Just wondering if be a very skinny hallway connecting it. Doesn't seem so grand. I'd rather I know what I'd rather do. You know what I'd rather do too. I'd rather shake, rattle, and roll. This is where I want this piece. Like that. Come follow, 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 follow me. See, now we got like a nice doorway, and then we're gonna block it. You're gonna block it? You stupid. It's alright, we're gonna connect it to here, I think. We don't even technically have to. Like, that's like the only way I'm gonna figure out how to connect it all.
Oh.
Be honest. Hold on a second.
Haha!
That's beautiful. What's going on there? Nice. My whole problem is how do you make... I need to like knock out other shit. Get it out of here. Like I want to raise everything up now. Like they put it on this thing so it's like harder to like connect everything. But I can still kind of do something if I connect it to... if I put a foundation under everything. Or I just say screw it.
Oh!
Hmm. This is an interesting little build dilemma here. Given where the stairs are now, we're gonna have to shift it. That's fine. A lot of thinking on how I'm gonna make this look somewhat decent. There's always a tricky part for me, for some reason, like to mold two together when they're like have like stairwells. Like I can make everything raised like this, and maybe that's just a good idea to do it that way. But then part of me is like, I think I have an idea. We're gonna have to bring it all the way in, I think. And then everything here is gonna be... No, because look, this is here now. This is on the fucking thing. Okay, so... if we could... Okay, let's try something. Might be okay. Gonna go like this. Okay. And so everything's gonna get built. The stairs are gonna come down. I think. Here. But... like... kind of funny is that this is trickier than I thought. I think we'll be able to do this. I think. My biggest concern too is that I don't want to like hit build complexity. That shit's so annoying. What I can do is if I make it into, if I flip it into this wall, and I think that will be okay. And then as far as this goes, if I put another one of these on top, that even work? I don't think I have a piece like that though. Right? No, only like they're on that floor like that. So everything's gonna get raised. This tower's gonna have to like get completely beefed up. This will have to go, I guess, till here. Maybe I can do something. I think that's how we have to do it. And for the stairs and for the, knock this down here. We'll try it. We're gonna try it. We'll just have to get another build to go up against that wall. I think that'd be the best way to do it. So we can kind of like go like this. Gotta get going soon. Popes. Popies. Or even if I just... So that's pretty cool. You can use 5,000 piece before you can't build. Oh, words, 5,000. Well, unfortunately, the only downside to that is I don't even know what that would entail. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. See, it's good that some of this shit still like connects right. What are these stairs? Oh, that's kind of a bogus. Oh, they screwed me up here. What are you doing, stairs? What are you doing? Why can't you just pop in like this? So nice.
Oh.
There's got to be some other, like, quarter wall pieces that'll look. Let's see. Let's see what I'm working with real quick. Here we go. Looks like fun, right? Boom. What is that? Boom.
Oh.
Possibly. No, but we can't. Unless it goes like this. This looks kind of cool. What is this piece from? Nightmarish, huh? Well, the good news is this looks like it matches. Word up. I'll take that. I mean, I guess I could put a foundation down under this. Tricky. This is tricky. Put this again. Oh. No. Oh. Mucho hungry. Muito fome. David King, thank you for that info. I didn't know it was 5,000. Just curious, where did you find that information? Because like I've been looking for like so long to find that. If I can get this to be like a tunnel in and closed off, and then build it into this thing. We'll be on to something. Now my question, I guess, is... It's a cool wall. What kind of walls do I put over here, huh? You have that kind of thing going on. That shit looks so dope. That shit look dope, son.
Oh.
We can just go with like... Cool. God, we're connecting that. That looks cool. Now the question is, if I had $1 million, okay, it's perfect. Okay, so that does reach that. So I can just one of these. Look at this. I don't even know. We'll just stick with the Stillman. How you doing? Good afternoon. question is, where do I get this to stop? I think the whole thing's gonna have to have a foundation on it. It might not be so bad though. This isn't that crazy of a build. I'm actually taking stuff away. Maybe I'll convert this into like a different type of tower. I guess my other question would be is that if I put this on top. Oh, word? So that like lines up nicely then. Without. That's equal with the floor. But if I put a floor piece down, it's got to go up one. That shouldn't be too terrible. Especially if that. Could technically do it that way, right? I'm doing okay. I'm enjoying this new build. I'm trying to connect it to, I'm trying to like redo my storm village and make it like an actual proper sick storm village. And it's just a matter of me trying to connect these pieces, I think, at the moment. And why that wouldn't connect, let me see. Could probably do something like that. Frustrating. What I gotta do now? I gotta like. Yeah, I did mine already. You got this. I made one of those buildings into a flyer. Yeah, that's awesome. I saw someone else do something like that too, which looks pretty awesome. This works. Cool look. Ready? 1, 2. Ugh. Well, let's see. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Boom. Excuse me a second. Actually, I'm just realizing I need to get my ass in gear. I actually have to get going, unfortunately. So, that being said, let me go somewhere safe. Okay, I'm gonna see who we can raid out to today. Let's see, who is on right now? Let's see what we got going on. That's All right, and then we got what's Opie up to? He's we're gonna go with we'll do lady. I think everyone's jumping back and forth, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's go like this. I want to, of course, thank everyone for coming by again. A shout out again to Kaboom for the raid. Holy smokes, that was amazing. It made my Monday. Probably made my week, to be honest. I'm about to go live, do my once a month. Let's see. I'm gonna do this like this. Then when you only go around once a month, that's tricky. Let me see. If as long as you let's see. Yeah, you gotta show them off. That's for sure. Bu- bu- But then maybe next time we'll get you in a raid. Hey, am I spelling everything right? All right, here we go. Alrighty. Sounds good. Okay, let's do it. Boom. I think I did it right? Yeah, let's do it. Get you all on over there. Once again, thank you all for coming by, chatting me up, talking, giving me little tips. And until next time, you have a great rest of your day. For the TikTokers,
Working. I know.
there you go. Woo. That's as for my TikTokers and YouTubers. Until next time, you guys will have a good one.